Chef Luis Chiquiamco, Executive Chef of Discovery Primea. The cold appetizers were mozzarella and friends and prosciutto and company. Now, we wanted another cheese dish, so we thought of mozzarella, buratini. So we thought of how we can spice it up a bit or some to make it more interesting. So we paired it with a lot of so-called friends or things that go well with mozzarella. So we had mostarda, we had a pesto, we had romesco sauce. So all this really go well with mozzarella. Serve it with the pita bread, so you can mix and match the dips together with the mozzarella and the bread. And then the next one was the prosciutto and company. The prosciutto and company, actually a tradition, a very classic dish is melon and prosciutto. So we wanted to make it more interesting. So we thought of other things that would go, so asparagus, mangoes, because we're in the Philippines. So mango, what better than mango? And we wanted it to be interactive as well. So that's why we used the prosciutto slicer. The Sweetling House, yeah, prosciutto slicer. Appetizers, you have the patatas crunchy. So when we were developing this dish, we wanted something like, we have patatas bravas on the menu. But what else can we do? So we were thinking French fries is too plain, hand-cut fries is too plain, everybody does it. So what we did was that we got baby potatoes, and then we actually boiled them in salt, and then we crushed it. So it's like a thick potato chip that I think people like crunchy potatoes. So the dip is made out of cilantro, parsley, a little bit of garlic, olive oil, lemon juice, which we blend. It's our mojo verde. Yeah. The next one is the gambas and gabardina. It's our ode to tempura, because as we researched, tempura is not originally from Japan, but the Jesuits during the Roman time, they brought it to Japan. Actually, the name tempura comes from the root word tempor. Tempor is a Latin word for to batter. To make it different, to make it more Mediterranean, is we place a little bit of pimenton in the batter, and then we serve it with aioli. Yeah. The rigatoni is actually a favorite here in the restaurant ever since we launched it. That rigatoni has a lot of meat in it. It has bacon, it has guanciale, it has a little bit of sausage, red onions, and then nice tomato sauce together with the rigatoni. It's a very flavorful dish. The inspiration of that dish came from our pizza as well. We have a pizza called salumi, which is one of the best sellers. So we said, why don't we take some of those ingredients and turn it into a pasta? The salumi has always been on the menu. That's why GM also thought about having it on the pasta. Paellas. The paellas are, I would say, one of a kind. We'll start with the Wagyu paella. The Wagyu paella came because actually we had the cut of meat. I served it in the 16th floor restaurant. So we thought about what can we do here with the Wagyu cut. So we thought of people like mushrooms, people like beef. And that's how the birth of the Wagyu paella came. And chicken and chorizo, or the chorizo paella. That one naman is not your standard Valenciana or something, but traditional paella in Spain, you do get chorizo, you have chicken. So it's our version of what we would like to see in a paella. But we did certain different things, like the chicken is confit, for example. We use 50% arborio and 50% bomba rice. Creaminess, the starchiness of the rice, lends to the creaminess of the paella. Yeah. Fish. The fish are a snapper dish. We thought about pairing it with tomatoes. It's a refreshing dish. And then together with the pita, we felt that the pita soaks up so much sauce that it just flavors the whole pita with the fish juices, the tomatoes, the eggplant. Whether you go to Spain, Italy, where you have a dish, let's say callos, for example, and then you have bread. It's nice to soak it up in the sauce or something. Even the Italians sometimes. Or even the French when they have certain dishes, and then it's nice to soak up the bread with the juices. So we just felt that it would be nicer to incorporate the pita into the dish rather than on the side. We'll start off with the strawberry. We wanted a fruit-based dessert, something refreshing. That's why we thought of strawberry plus a custard plus a cake. So bringing all of that together, I think is a nice combination. A lot of Filipinos do like it. Yeah. The chocolate tart. I'm a big fan of chocolate tart. When I was studying in France and working there, that was one of my favorite desserts on the weekends. And everybody loves chocolate. It's just, yeah, it's very rich. But what I like about it is the other components tones down the richness of the chocolate, especially the raspberry mousse. The almond cake is something different. You have the dakwa cookie, and you have, of course, the chocolate ganache and everything. And I just feel that there's so much texture going on that it's very interesting. Yeah, I would like to invite everybody to come over to Tapenade and try our new menu. We're located here at Ayala Avenue, and hope to see you soon.